Hello guys, this is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you downtown Manila with another star on Spotlight. And I've got a very interesting star today from my home country. Her name is Lisa Horne. Lisa's a sole trader and her company name is Into Alignment, and she's into health and wellness. And don't we all need that, guys, especially us older people? She's been in the industry for some 9 years, and she's dedicated to nurturing health holistically and fostering financial wellness and empowering you to discover your purpose and thrive. And we all need to thrive, guys. She's offering online coaching, and she's offering a few other different things there, and she'll tell you all about them. Reflexology, I can't say these words, guys. And wow, there's some big words here, guys. Lisa will tell you all about them shortly. She's completed some certificates. She's opening her business and she's ready to go. And a personal motto, helping people reconnect with their authentic self and knowing they can shine their light and live a life to live a life in fulfillment, guys. So don't you want to live a good life, guys? So make it happen, right? Interesting thing, she loves change, but she's also a bit scared. I used to be so shy, I would sit at the back of the room and observe. I've always dreamt since the age of 5 that I'd be an air hostess. Well, guys, she's going to teach you guys how to fly. So it's my great pleasure to welcome, hello there, Lisa Horne. How are you, Lisa?
I'm very well, thanks, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
No problem at all. Let's get started. Tell us about your journey and what inspired you to do this job and your current career path, Lisa. What's it all about?
Okay, so I guess since I was little, I remember like even I'd borrow yoga books and stuff like that in primary school from the library. I was a little bit different to everyone else, and always sort of just potted with those things. But then life sort of got in the way, and just went off on a different path. And then when I became a single mum with two boys and having some trouble, I sent them off for some counselling because, they needed some help. Well, so I thought, well, I needed the help too, I realised. And this beautiful woman, she did kinesiology with me, and it changed my life, totally changed my life. And I swore from that moment that one day I wanted to learn how to do kinesiology so that I could do that and help other people the way that I was helped to such a degree.
And give back, huh?
Give back, definitely.
Yeah. What's been the most challenging aspect of your work and how have you overcome that?
Oh, challenging. I guess doing the study and then building the business and, finding the clients and finding the space to do that, all around a full-time job, being a single mum, being there for family, looking after a home on my own. They were probably, big challenges, but when you want something bad enough, you make it happen.
Yeah, so true. Tell us about an important moment in your career that virtually changed the direction and where you're heading.
Okay, I guess we go back to 2022 and a corporate job that I had of 14 years. I was sort of like showing the door, and it was like, oh, okay, now I've got to step in. Sort of like I hated the job anyway, and but I was always just too scared to step out and take the business full time instead of part time. And it's sort of like, thanks universe, you've shown me the way now. Now I've got to make it happen. And I guess everything changed, and I realized that my time in that place where I was living was done, and it was time to move on. And I was given an opportunity, so I sold my house, left all my family behind, sold all my belongings, and
Wow.
put a bit of stuff into storage, took what I could with me, and went all the way from border town, a town along the Murray River in Victoria, all the way up to top of Australia to Cairns to go and live with people I'd never met before and forge a new career and a new life.
Yeah, awesome.
So,
yeah, so you are a bit of a goer, you're a bit of a dark horse there. In your opinion, what are the key qualities or skills that you believe have contributed to your success, Lisa? Obviously, you've got a lot of determination.
Yeah, I guess having a very supportive family, that has really helped to know that they've been behind me. I guess, it comes back to your why you want to do something, and it's about allowing yourself to step outside the box and go, I'm allowed to do something different to what everyone else, tells you should be doing. It's following your heart.
Yeah, you're one of the few people that does. And that's the whole key point here, guys. Think of Lisa. She was rolling along for 14 years in a job she didn't even like. All of a sudden, she gets shown the door and she realizes, hey, I've got a long way to go yet. I better get started in what I really like. And guys, we can all do that. You can be 50, 60. In my case, I'm 75 and I'm still going, guys, and I'm loving it. The reason I work, guys, my family's long livers. They all go to 100. I've got another 25 years to go. And I've got to pay the bills, so I've got to keep working. And it's not work. It's like Lisa, I've got a passion. I'm doing something I actually love, and that helps, right? How do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field, Lisa?
Well, I guess I'm a bit of a serial learner. Sort of once I start, I just keep going, and then I'm always sort of sometimes to my detriment because I'm always signing up to new ideas, new modalities, and all that sort of stuff. I've got a long list of things that I've studied, so I'm just always looking for something new in the way that, because everything's expanding and growing, and new things come to light, whether they be technical things or mindset things, whatever, or tools that we can use. So I guess it's exciting knowing that there's something new, there's something more.
Absolutely.
So that I can use on myself, but I can also then pass that on to my clients. So it's a two-way street. I get the benefits and so do my clients.
Yeah, and I guess meeting clients too, you learn something every day, right? Because the clients can teach us things. We've got to be open to, and listen, right? One of my favorite sayings used to be years ago when I was in business, back in a different business, I used to say, Jeff, remember, some of the best ideas come out of the mouths of idiots. So listen to everybody. So so basically I listen to everyone because you don't know, they might have the missing piece. And sometimes, guys, it feels like you're on top of the mountain, then you realize you're only at base camp. You've got a long way to go. So,
oh yeah, for always learning. You always one step ahead. Try to be.
Yeah. And think of it, guys. If you can learn one new thing, it's not that difficult. Learn one new thing every day. That's something like 300 plus new things that people can't take, and they can take your money, right? But they can never take your brain. And once you got that skill set, you're set for life, guys. Tell me, can you discuss a recent project or any achievements that you're particularly proud of, Lisa?
I guess the packing up and leaving and moving to somewhere to live with people I'd never met in my life, and that was pretty big. But then I've got this I have a little bit of a challenge, I like to call it, that I'm working through, and it's around driving. I'm not a very confident driver. And when I'm now down on the Gold Coast, so I had to drive all the way from Cairns.
Wow.
I went first of all to near the Sunshine Coast. That was stop one for a few months, and then I've come down to the Gold Coast. So I even looked at hiring a truck to move my car from Cairns down to the Sunshine Coast. And it's like, no, just do it yourself. It took me 3.5 days, but I did it.
Fantastic. In other words, it's a challenge, isn't it? And you're up for a challenge, obviously, right? What advice would you give someone aspiring to follow in your footsteps and do something similar to what you're doing, Lisa? I suppose get out and have a go, and maybe get a mentor, and ask other successful people. Talk to successful people, guys. Successful people are always willing to help. So what's your advice,
exactly.
Lisa?
Oh, all of that, ditto, 100%. And just know that you're worthy, that we are worthy of making our dreams come true, that they don't have to be, just a pipe dream, that you are worthy and you're allowed to follow those dreams and have happiness in life. It doesn't have to be that you just stay stuck on repeat for the rest of your life because that's your belief or what you've been pre-programmed or told that you've got to keep doing. Step off that merry-go-round and flourish. Let your light shine, because when you let your light shine, you then become an example to someone else because they see what you've done. And then they're going to go, whoa, what is she doing? I want a piece of that. And then we have this flow-on ripple effect across the world where we're all, starting to shine our lights. And we become a beacon to those who need us. So,
well, you're certainly a bright light, Lisa. Looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future? Where are you going? What's your journey? Where are you heading for?
My journey is to find a beautiful space to open up again when I can work with people in person to do beautiful reflexology and also healing sessions.
Yes.
To increase and grow my online presence and helping people all across the world so they don't have to be local, so I can do the coaching and the mindset and help people to find that light inside, to give them the confidence to shine and do the things that they want to do. So I want to really expand on that and combine the kinesiology with clearing mindsets, beliefs and emotions that can cause physical problems, as well as, you're being stuck in life type thing.
Yeah.
And I'd love to create sort of like a self-help online self-paced course with just really basics around all the things that I've learned. A lot of my clients, they'd always walk away with a little tip, and it might be just, oh, they've got this or that, tight muscle here. And I'll say, oh, well, just, rub in your arm here and that will help remove that,
Correct.
And people who are just learning about the spiritual stuff around like chakras and protecting themselves and those sorts of things, they'd always ask, well, what do you do? And it's like, well, oh, here, this is what I do. And they found that valuable. So I was thinking if I could pull that together in just like little short, sharp information sessions where I can teach different things and pass that knowledge skill set on so that other people can learn from that.
So tell me, how can our listeners reach out to you and find out a bit more about you, Lisa, and how you can help them, especially on the Gold Coast, because you've got in person plus online? How can people reach out to you? What's the best way?
Yep. So the best way is probably you can find me on Facebook, just Lisa Horne, mostly posting on there. I do have a group, Nurturing Health, Wealth and Purpose. That's a Facebook group I can invite you to, but yeah, come there, or you can go to my website, www.intoalignment.com.au.
Fabulous. And what's going to happen, we're going to wrap this up in a second. Before we wrap it up, share a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know.
Oh, fun fact.
I'm sure there's plenty. Come on.
There's plenty. All right. I love to sing, right? And I am the best singer in the world. Absolutely. And I had this proven to me.
Right.
I still do it anyway when no one's listening. But I did used to play the flute, and when I was in high school, and I did quite well with that. And I did exams and things like that. And part of the exam was that the teacher would play something on the piano, and I had to like sing it back.
Wow.
And I failed it every time. The teacher could not believe it, but because I'd played the flute so well,
yes,
he passed me anyway. So
pretty cool. Guys, if you want to be a star on Spotlight like Lisa has today, reach out. Think about it, guys. It's $30,000 for a TV commercial, right? $3,000 to $5,000 for 10 or 12 radio spots, right? But you can get 15 minutes of fame, just like Lisa has, where it's all about you and your business, and we put you across all the social media channels like we will for Lisa. We put you across our LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and of course our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to find all the details about Lisa there, and all her details will be in the chat. So guys, I implore you, reach out to Lisa, especially you women out there who have been through the mill, menopause, a bad husband, a bad relationship. Like Lisa, you might have lost your job. Let her show you the direction. She's been there and done it, guys, so she can help guide you. Let her be, as she said, let her be your guiding light. So I'd like to thank you for being on the show today, Lisa.
Thanks so much, Jeff, for having me. Thank you to your listeners.
No trouble.